All right, good morning. Welcome aboard. Let's go trading. Awesome. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. Welcome back. We're in a couple big trades here. We got the ES going off here this morning. Got a signal A both on the GC and the ES flying high this morning. Good Monday fun day.
Order filled.
All right, everybody's in the saddle. Stapleton, good morning. Lionel, good morning. We're up and rolling. Rue, welcome back. Marcia, God bless you. Good morning. All right, let's have some luck today, guys. Let's cross our fingers and hope for the best here. Got a nice ES trade here going off. Just a beauty. ES signal A. Take a look at this trade.
Order filled.
Nice $700 trade so far. ES signal A. Made an adjustment to this one over the weekend. Added a trailing stop to it, so I'll need to adjust mine here on the screen. Nice trailing stop now. We're getting a little bit of a pullback on this strategy, so felt like it was best to try to have it trail a little bit here.
Order filled.
All right, ES pushing up this morning. Means the NQ's heading north. That's good news. Get some accounts rolling here this morning. You guys trading any funded accounts this morning? Anybody? Maybe some evals? Like to hear about your prop trading journey. I'm going to start a prop trading company, so I want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly. I've been doing it for a long time, so I've got a good idea what I think are the pain points for me. I know them very specifically. What are the pain points for you guys? Tell you what the newest thing is, and that's what which way we're going to head to, and probably offer both options. I'll just need to check and make sure everything's legal, but probably offer go straight to the PA if you want, or you can go for a less price and do the evals. Just kind of doing some research over the weekend. There's a couple companies already doing the sort of the fast track method right into the PA. You got to pay a little more for them, but at the end of the day, you get to sidestep an obstacle, though. Got to pay to play, I guess. All right. Good, we're rolling here. So we had a nice trade on the GC. I saw too. I was just kind of getting my my system up and rolling this morning. Kind of looked at the leaderboard, kind of seeing what markets are doing good. The NQ's not doing good yet this morning, so I'm going to steer clear of that real quick. I see we have a nice push though on the NQ. Surprised we haven't taken advantage of this. Maybe this pivot got in the way. I don't know. Had a team meeting. I was in the meeting. Wasn't really watching the market here, but we don't have any strategies in the top for the NQ, which is a real surprise. So it tells me we're getting smoked. Going down, looking down the negative column here. Looks like the haymaker's down 230. Smart stop 2 down 110. I'm probably going to trade Smart Stop 2 today. That's kind of my go-to strategy right now. Enters a lot of trades, and it goes out with candle pattern recognition. So it's kind of doing the best so far. The NQ this morning. Oh no! Oh, best one actually is the 20U. It's almost breaking even. Sometimes you hate to say your best strategy is breaking even, but that's the reality so far this morning on the NQ market. So this has been a pretty hot one here. Kurt, if you're out there, thanks for keep stimulating the conversation there in the Discord. I think you guys are moving in a really interesting direction. So looking forward to following your journey there. It looks like you have a nice hefty profit that you made in that $300,000 account so far. Read it up over the weekend. Looks like you made about $10,000. That's a huge nugget. That's a huge nugget. Can't remember, but I think you changed the profit target, I believe, on that strategy, and maybe you're doing more contracts too. But what you're doing is working. It's been a pretty good strategy for us. I think it's pulled in some big time money over the last week or two. Let me go back to Discord and kind of do a little review of our top strategies. Every Friday, if you're new to the AI Auto Trader here, every Friday we optimize the strategies through a number of different data analysis tools, and try to find the best of the best to trade. That's the idea, is that we only want to trade the best. That's the advice we give. I'll trade a lot here, on live, but that's just my palette of trading. Let's take a look at kind of the best of the best last week. So we put in Discord, our private Discord here. So we've got a 198, almost tipping the 200 person mark up. You guys joining us here and helping us work together to try to take some money out of the market, as a group. So thank you. So the Haymaker was number one last week. Pulled in around $3,000. Again, for us to give our numbers, we do about 4 computers that are running the strategies, and to get to the 3,000, some computers might have had 4,000, some might have had a 2,000, but we just do a rough average to give you some feedback. And on profitability, the same thing. If someone had a 47, someone had a 42, 41, we just say a 43. That's about average. So these were the sort of the average results of I think we had 4 computers on Friday, given the results. So we had a nice week with NQ30 range, signal A. Hit a couple real good ODPs too. So Rue, thank you. Look at that, Rue, right there's our results for the week on these strategies. So we hit the 1 day pass a few times on the CL, the gold, and the 2 minute last week to rise up to about $3,000 a piece throughout the week. So if you follow our strategies day by day, some days we get crushed, some days we make money. The idea is that we have the risk to reward heavily weighted in our favor so that we can take some hits and still make money. Okay, the NQ is going to be a little stiff this morning. We're going to hold tight. There's no money to be made on the NQ right now. There's absolutely no money to be made here. You will get lambasted. There ain't no way. Oh, man, look at that. Since 9:30, nothing. No movement. A lot of chop right now. So we're developing an indicator that's gonna take a look right here. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Talk to Sergio on Friday. This is where we're heading. So, in this algorithmic trading that we do here, there's no sense in playing in a market on a 2 minute chart where you don't get a candle that extends at least 50 points. So we're going to set some filters that will allow us to only trade in a market after a candle on a 2 minute chart that at least extends to about 50 points. Because if we watch any kind of 2 minute chart, anytime you get a long candle, you're going to get more extended moves. And that's the market we want to play in. We want to play in these extended move markets, and we don't want to play in these shallow ones. So we're working on developing a filter that will say if you've got a 2 minute candle that reaches the 50 points on the NQ, now you can trade. Now you can trade. Now the market's hot. It's hot. It's time to get in there and take a swing. So that's where we're heading. It won't be long either, and we'll have that in place.
Order submitted.
Had a nice little push on the NQ up this morning.
Order filled.
All right, we got Smart Stop 2 here. It's trying to participate. It's breaking even basically. It's down $100, but it's trying to participate here, and it just can't quite get an extended move off this price. All right, Kurt, thank you for joining us, man. You're awesome. Way to go. Thanks for continuing the conversation, and that's you know, we're all going to win from more conversation. So thanks for doing that. Really, it's awesome. So we got Smart Stop 2 here. This one's my favorite. Kind of looking at the data over the last couple of weeks. And again, these are brand new signals. I see Mike in the Discord saying, okay, now you got these, you know, 3 new signals. What are you going to do with them? Who's going to test them? You know, is there any way to optimize them? I mean, that's a great question. I don't know of one other than trial and error. And that's what we're doing. That's what Smart Stop 1, 2, and 3 strategy are doing. Now, to optimize them, we're going to take a look at these trades and see, and we just changed the marker. So if anybody wants to get that new software update, please do that. You know, with any software update, there's bug fixes, there's improvements, so please get that software update. We made some nice improvements, and we added to your chart what entry is going to be taking. So if you kind of look at my chart here, this entry was signal C. Again, this specific strategy that I'm using takes signal A, B, and C entries. So we're going to use this drone in the future to analyze and see what signals are the most profitable. So one thing that's, you know, a little bit it's not misleading, but one thing we need to be cognitive of when we do the data analysis is if it's in a signal B trade and a signal C entry presents itself, it's not going to take, you know, it's not going to stop that signal B trade and jump into the signal A trade. It's just going to bypass it and stay in the trade. So it won't be, you know, perfect, but it'll give us a good insight on what are the most profitable.
Order submitted.
Okay, so we jumped in long here. Heavy push to the upside on the NQ. Good buying pressure this morning. We're going to go ahead and get some accounts going. That was a nice move right there. That was a big push to the upside. All right, congratulations, Marcia. Took a couple of scalps there. Woohoo!
Order submitted.
So signal B got tricked out here.
Order filled.
Good buyback going on the NQ. Wow. Holy moly, the buyback started at like 7 o'clock last night. Woo!
Order filled.
On Friday, I thought I was going to do all long trades, and about 10 o'clock, everything went south, and nothing went up. Oh my gosh. Woo! Friday was rough. Man, got pounded in my 401k. Oh my goodness gracious. Oof.
Order submitted.
That was a tough day. All right, we're coming back today. Got some NVIDIA orders out there. If it hits my $100 strike price, I'm in.
Order submitted.
It's close.
Order submitted.
Keeps going up though. Okay, the NQ's been delivering a lot of head fakes this morning. Not sure I want to get ground up in this thing.
Order
660.
filled. Order filled.
Oh, great idea, Marcy. That's a whole concept that that the prop firms have developed, which is really cool. Really cool idea. Creating a nice journey for us to use as the evaluations. Hmm. Mm. Take a quick look at the Discord and kind of go over what we changed real quick. Well, the market's kind of trying to figure a way out here. Oh wow, whew. Had some good weeks on ODPs last week.
Order submitted.
Had
Order filled.
these top three above almost 60% there on that one. But these hit a home run actually all week. I don't think they took many trades. The GC takes very little
Order
trades, I know
submitted.
that. But we did hit on the CL 100% on all the computers we looked at, which was really incredible.
Order submitted.
And then these were somewhat respectable, but the good news is we accumulated some profits.
Order filled.
And then wanted to share that we did make some improvements or optimizations to
Order
these
filled.
strategies. Quite a few of them on Friday.
Order filled.
Really want to get that
Order
ES
submitted.
to be more consistent. It should be. It's a very slow moving market that's correlated almost directly to the NQ. We should have that one down pat, and
Order
it's a little
filled.
frustrating for me why I can't quite get our arms around that one consistently, but we'll keep trying.
Order submitted.
Going long here in the NQ. I'll go ahead and get a
Order
strategy
filled.
set up. I've got quite a few of them here already set up. So these were the hangovers from Friday.
Order filled.
So kind of looking at our 2-minute chart up here, you know, we're not making a lot of extensions here. Not a great place to trade yet.
Order submitted.
If you guys were kind of paying attention on Friday, that's what I was talking about. You know, what markets do we play in? You know, nice, good strategies that are important, but trading in the right market is probably the most important. You can have almost a crappy strategy in a good market and make money. So that's where the 2-minute candle's coming into play. Is we don't want to play unless the market's extending enough for the bots to take advantage of it. Okay, so Smart Stop 2 is out. Looks like the markets to trade are the GC, YM, and ES. Got one RTY coming up here. Actually, quite a few here.
Order filled.
So everything but the NQ, I would say. Everything except my favorite one. So we'll, got a YM trade going on right now. Let's take a look at that one.
Order submitted.
All right, NQ seeing a new high for the day, pushing through 18,700. New high. Looks like a good day to maybe take all long trades. Let's go ahead and set one up. We'll only do a long trade. We'll do an ODP. So this strategy right here is called the one-day pass, and it's a strategy that we've developed in coordination with Rue, valued member of our community here. Rue, thank you. And this one we're trading 10 contracts on the NQ market, and we're trying to get up 62 ticks right here. And we're willing to take it on the chin for 52 ticks. So over here I've got some Apex evaluations and performance accounts, and I'm going to use one of my evaluation accounts to try to get this evaluation account over the $3,000 profit target for the day. So I'll use number 57. Got it locked and loaded. Let me show the CFTC disclaimer here. Any trading opportunities that I provide either orally or electronically are for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Me or my team take no responsibility for any participation that you might have in the markets. Me or my team are not financial advisors. Please research any trading opportunities that you want to take with a financial advisor, licensed financial advisor, before doing so. All right, great.
Order submitted.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set my ODP up here with the number 657, and we're locked and loaded. If we catch the NQ here going long, the next long trade, we're going to go ahead and take that one. I'll bring up a little different chart. It might be a little easier to see. So looking at this chart here, this is the NQ 30 range, and we're looking down here for our entry signal. We got this yellow line right down here coming flat down here at the bottom, about zeroing out. And now once it flutters back up and passes this little red zone here, it'll take the entry for us, as long as we don't have this pivot right here a little too close, so we can measure that. As long as that pivot, I believe, is 60 ticks. 60 ticks is $300. So we don't actually have enough room to take that trade, unfortunately. It's a little too close to where price returned from before. So, you know, the algorithm knows, it's smart enough to know that if price reverted once, it might revert again. So we kind of keep ourselves out of that particular trade. Again, with the bot here, we can, you know, use probability to our advantage, and, you know, only take the, you know, the highest probability trades. So right now our entry signal is this cross, and if we would have had the strategy enabled and armed, and ready to roll at this point in the morning, we would have taken this trade and we would have went down in the hole right here. I'm just looking at the lowest candle after the entry. So the lowest candle after the entry is somewhere around here. So we would have went in the hole 155 bucks. But we have our target trailing. We have a stop loss trailing in our target, and we could have made 600 on that trade. So that's one of our entries. Right there's the cross. We call it following the cross to profits. Not always right, but a lot of times it gives you a good indication that price is coming from a low and moving out, or vice versa. Not always right. It doesn't, necessarily measure the extensions, but it does tell you that that momentum has shifted, truly shifted. So that's a nice entry right there that we slipped by. Let's see what other ones there are.
Order filled.
Wow. Geez, very few crosses. Huh. Wow. What's going on? There's one. Huh. Oh, there was one. I didn't see these little red ones. Here's another one. This one was a short. That one would have lost.
Order submitted.
The dots on top, the circles, are the candle pattern recognition. The red dot means a bearish candle going south. So we can kind of take a look at this red candle, and it pushed down. Looks like 4 candles. This one's the green dot is the bullish candle, so it means price is going up. Sure enough, went up pretty good after that bullish candle. Now we had a trick. We had a little bit of a head fake on this green one, and a little bit of a head fake kind of on this red one. It did move down eventually. This one moved down a little bit. So those candles do work. They're not 100%. Nice bearish candle there. Look at that nice move. Whew. This one was a short one. Went about candle and a half. Now this one was just a total loser. This one ran a couple candles. This one ran 4 candles.
Order submitted.
So we're armed. We've got the ODP locked and loaded.
Order filled.
Hey, Mike, good morning. Mike's question is, where does he add the,
Order
how does he
submitted.
add how many, how do I add manual account to what you want to trade in a strategy? Okay, so let's say, Mike, that you're kind of new to the auto trader and you want to, you looked here, you're like, okay,
filled.
the best one for the day so far is the GC
Order submitted.
10 range here. Okay, we're going long. We've got the ODP loaded here. We're down 1,500. Might lose this one quickly here. Oh boy. Down 2,000. Uh-oh. Jeez.
filled.
Man, that was terrible.
Order filled.
Oh my goodness. Bad trade. Bad trade. Wow. So we had the momentum shift there, but boy, we got just smoked on that one. Didn't even go a tick in our favor. Wow. This market's going to be brutal this morning. I knew it. I was watching it a little bit earlier, and I knew we were in for it. I'm going to hold tight here. There's no sense in going down with a shotgun. So the way you would do that, if you wanted to kind of, say, hey, what's the best one, is this one right here, this GC Signal A AI drone. Let's go over and find it in the strategies.
Order submitted.
The neat thing about Ninja Traders, you can kind of click Let me try to get your answer there, Mike. Afternoon, what does that mean? Where do you add how many accounts you want to trade in the strategy? Afternoon. Maybe try to write that again,
Order
Mike, for me.
submitted.
Might try to see what I want to get this. This looks like a good trade right here. Miss this one. Pick the dud. Let's get another one going.
Order filled.
We'll do these two on the Smart Stop too. We'll trade these ones on the Smart Stop too here. Whew, man, can't trade this one. Nope. Nope. So if I had an account that I wanted to put go through the parameters a little bit on, you can disable it over here, Mike, and then you can right click on it. We'll go into this one, Smart Stop 2 here, edit this strategy real quick, and we'll put this this account here, number 58. We'll put this one on this strategy. All these parameters are called a strategy or a bot or a robot or algo. All those terms apply. We have a lot, these are all pre-configured for you, so you don't need to change anything other than the account. We always send them to you with a simulation account already set up for it. And the idea is that you run them for, a few days to get a feel for how they trade, how often, how much money they either might make or win or lose, kind of get the feel for the system. Once you kind of have that feel down, then you would just go here in one of your strategies that you like that's been doing good for you so far, and this is where you would adjust the account. Man, I missed that cross. Are you guys watching that trade right
Order
there?
submitted.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, that's the way life is, though, right?
Order
It's the
filled.
missed opportunity. But you know what's cool? This thing runs all day and all night. So that's not the last cross that's going to pop up on my chart. But it is painful. So yeah, we now loaded that number 58 right here,
Order
1658,
submitted.
in this particular strategy. So it's going to be running this one right here called Smart Stop 2. It's really a strategy that we've developed really to get market intelligence, not necessarily to be a profitable strategy. I want it to be, of course, but we need market intelligence. We got to get some history of how these smart stops work. So this strategy's taken all three entries, our signal A entry, signal B, and signal C, and we've got it, working on one of the particular smart stops. This one happens to be the candle pattern. Man, what a beautiful move right there. Darn it, absolutely missed this son of a gun. Made it up 920 so far. Man, that thing never came back on us. Never even moved a
Order
tick
filled.
backwards. What a difference from this trade to the last one. This one, I don't even know. $20. Shit.
Order filled.
It's the way the ball bounces.
Order filled.
Oh, the number of contracts. Okay, good. Let's take a look at that then. We'll go just to another strategy here. This one's Smart Stop 1. I'll just go edit the strategy.
Order
Right down here in this
submitted.
this area called Trade Management. Right here, the first profit target number of contracts. You can trade it, trade 10, you can trade 100, you can trade whatever number you put in there. So all of our strategies, we try to just do one contract, except the one day passes. The one day passes, we have them loaded up to 10 contracts, so that they try to pass as fast as possible. Look at this beautiful trade though over here. Look at that absolute monster beauty. So our entry is the cross. It ran up, and then our exit is this candle pattern. So it would have exited right there at the bottom of that candle. Man, what a trade. God darn it. Oh, that would have been a $730 trade on one contract. 10 contracts, 7,300. That's the way it works. That's the armchair quarterback call right there. Right there is how they do it. That's how the armchair quarterbacks work. That was armchair quarterback special. I did the reality here. Took one for the team, got crushed, and then the next one went on to a beauty. So we're back in the ring though. So we've got Smart Stop 2 now active. I delete these other ones. I ran all these on Friday. We got one over on Friday. I didn't even flip it over this morning. I was a little bit running behind, but flipped one on Friday. Have a couple of PAs. I need to find a good market to try to get a little bit of cash here on a PA account. What I typically trade on my PAs is Signal A. That's been the most repeatable signal so far for me. Signal C has shown some real signs of life, though. Let me show this. If you're new here to us, we run these strategies every morning live here in live stream. And I guess there's about a 10-second delay. It's not necessarily live, which is a little disappointing. I thought it was when we first started YouTube, but it's there's a little bit of a delay. But anyway, we're live.
Order filled.
And this strategy here, this is Signal C strategy, and the market was just right on this Friday right here. Now it's been right before because it just about I don't know what it was, maybe a week or two before this day. It I can't remember if it was 4,200 or 4,700, a nice number, and then I was running it on a Friday, and it ran up 52.89 for us. Okay, we're going long here. This one's the signal. So this one is Signal C. Can't quite see it probably very good on your end yet. But this one is a Signal C entry. So Signal C is our oscillator down here. It's an oscillator that we've modified and hijacked and built in a couple of features. So when we see that price is kind of moving in between the 50% line, we go ahead and take a trade on this particular one. It should be a decent entry because we've got the bullish candle too. So that's a nice candle. Got a lot of resistance here at 18,700 though. A real battle for price here. A real battle going on here because we got a lot of bulls in here, but they're selling a lot too. So we're in on this one right here. Breaking even on the trade.
Order filled.
Okay, we got a
Order
Signal A entry too. Everything is pushing us along. We're going to slide this out of the way here. Trying to push to the upside. A lot of contracts trading hands here. I'm going to reset my chart here and get the market intelligence of the market structure over here on the left of how many orders are trading hands. Got Signal A cross prop.
Order submitted.
Popping up again. Down $100. Had another bullish candle. All indications are long here. We're getting background bias though in the negative direction, so that's kind of the Achilles heel on this trade. Everything else is telling us we're going long. We've got our 50 coming back green. Our 15 is short though. Our 15's red. This is our 15, the red line. So we just got zonked again.
Order submitted.
We took a short trade though. This one's a signal B on the short side. So signal C didn't quite hold up back there. Signal B jumped in.
Order submitted.
Up 250, 280, 400,
Order
500,
submitted.
600, 700,
Order
coming back, 325. All right, nice rip. Nice rip. Pulled in at 325.
filled.
So signal C was holding tight, but then signal B jumped in, going short. We ripped off a nice $325 bill there. We actually made about 800, and I think we're down about 300. So we're up 325 on this account. This one's signal A, B, and C entry, so it's an aggressive one. Go ahead and put this one on my PA account. We're starting to get some nice movement.
Order submitted.
So I don't mess with the strategies that we have. Always create a new one for us. I don't want to change any of the data that we have.
Order filled.
So I always go grab one that I have saved, and it's the same ones that you guys have. Again, I like to use this one. It's super aggressive. Most people wouldn't want to use this one possibly. So, so here's the setup on this one. We're going to trade the NQ.
Order filled.
And I'm going to change this to one of my my performance accounts, and we're rock and rolling. Next trade, we're both those strategies will jump in.
Order filled.
Wow, we had some beautiful trade setups right there. Man, look at that gorgeous entry. Whew. Juicy. Call those juicy ones, man. That's a juicy one right there. Our signal C tripped us, and then signal B took a nice short. All right, here we go. We're going to get in a trade here in a minute. We're going to catch another signal B here. Once this Laguerre gets pegged down to the bottom, signal B will take the trade. Signal B is our trend signal. So if the market's moving on a trend, that's the one to play. I traded it 2 Fridays ago and made about $9,000 live. Passed 8 evaluation accounts that day. All right, here we go. How's trading going out there for you guys today? Marcia had a nice winter. Had a couple bullish candles here. Let's go take a look at the leaderboard this morning. Pretty thin this morning so far. Let's see if we got a little improvement, a little bump. Okay, we got a little bump here. GC's moving up. It's in a nice trade too again. Could be a good option to take a look at this morning, this GC market. Rue, are you trading it? Rue's a master trader. Some nice push to the upside here on the NQ. Okay, we got the haymaker coming up the leaderboard. It was getting crushed earlier, and it must have took a couple of nice dingers here. All right, here we go. We got signal C again. This time came short. I don't like a short trade on this one, but we just know we just made a bunch of money on a short trade, so let's not be too picky. All right, we're in on both of them. Let's show these. Some people ask what the slippage is. Let me show another chart, exact same one. What I'm going to show is, I want to try to show all three, so I want to try to show the sim account actually went out. I'm going to have to wake it back up. Wake that one back up.
Order filled.
Okay, trying to go long here. We've got a couple of accounts on this one. We've got a PA account here, number 280.
Order filled.
And we've got number 1658 here. We're trying to go short here. We're getting background bias in the bullish direction. Don't like this trade here, but we're not going to get too picky. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit off the table here. So we got a couple of good trades here. We'll pinch this one down, take this one out. Okay, candle pattern took us out. So we made a little bit of money there. Got a $600 bill on the one and a $300 bill on the other. All right, nice trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, Francisco's got some hot ones. Coming in hot, Francisco. Woo! Got the haymaker coming up the leaderboard. Kind of my old-fashioned favorite. For me, it's up 258. So I want to show the entries of those two different accounts. Again, they're both Apex accounts. This is running on rhythmic data, and the entry for the PA account was 18644 on the dot. The entry on the eval account was 644 on the dot. So these two matched identical. Good job, Francisco. Woo woo. Awesome.
Order submitted.
All right. If you trade a lot of Apex accounts, just want to kind of show you a trick here. If you kind of in the strategies tab down here on NinjaTrader 8 platform, once you kind of get your columns in order where you like them, to make sure that you kind of always focus on your Apex accounts and kind of get them to rise to the top, you can left click on this account name a couple of different times and just take your wheel on your mouse and just kind of keep scrolling it up every time you do that. And eventually, the third click typically, it'll bring up whatever Apex account you're trading, no matter what the order is, right? Because it's trying to put them in alphabetical order if you click it once, twice. So, but this one puts the Apex accounts at the very top. So you can easily go back and enable and disable them easily.
Order submitted.
Took a short trade here. Pushing down through 18,600. Trying to see 600. We're breaking even on the trade. Pushing up now through 620. Down $100.
Order filled.
Down 200.
Order filled.
Not looking good for the
Order
home
filled.
team.
Order filled.
All right, we're out on that one. That was a signal B entry.
Order filled.
This one filled at 617.25. This one's, the PA account filled at 617.5. And let's take a look at the SIM account. I'll bring that open down here. I'll be able to put all three of them together.
Order
Let
filled.
this thing, we'll do the SIM account down here.
Order submitted.
Just to get a gauge for how they're filling. And that was the SIM accounts that I'm trading. It's NQ Smart Stop 2.
Order filled.
So we'll be able to watch this as they trade now and see where we enter and exit.
Order filled.
There goes 100 points.
Order submitted.
Big push to the downside. Oh.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, we jumped in, going short. $100 bill. Breaking even, losing money. 590, nice shot, Marcia. Ooh, nice move. That's a big chunk. Had the pivot coming in on us. Let's close that one.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay,
Order filled.
I missed that. We can go see what the entry was.
submitted.
Back here on the
Order
SIM
filled.
account. And this, let's make sure.
Order filled.
Okay, we should take the next one here. Looks like we were filled at 590.25 and 590.
Order submitted.
Take a look at the leaderboard real quick. Okay, we got an ES moving up big time. ES Signal A drone. YM Signal A bot. GC.
Order filled.
Wow, the YMODP jumped in here. Woo, look at that bad boy go. YMODP. What did I see here? I must have, YM 1 day pass. Huh?
Order filled.
Shit. Okay. The wrong instrument on that one. God darn it.
Order submitted.
All right, we're going short.
Order filled.
The YMODP on my computer somehow I got it on the ES strategy. No idea. When you open these and you close them, they this data series tends to go back to the last one that you had open. That's what I'm guessing happened. Get that thing straightened back out on the right instrument. All right, we got a good trade here. No need to try to be a hero.
Order filled.
Get a little bit of money out of it. I'll let this one work a little bit more. $100 bill, $150. Let's take a look at the sim account here, where the sim entry. Sim entered at 585.5. Eval entered at 587.25. PA entered at 587.25. So it looks like a couple of points of slippage almost there, about 7 ticks.
Order filled. Order filled.
Got a $200 bill here in this trade. $100. Signal C entry. Oscillator. Down here. Caught the entry rate as it passed through there. Coming down to breaking even here. We got our stop loss making a little bit of money. This account we're up about $500 so far today.
Order submitted.
Nice move to the downside. Pushing through this support zone here. We'll take it off the table at about a $300 bill here. Going down 420, 420, $500. Big break to the downside on the NQ. Coming back to home where it started today.
Submitted.
We're back in on the PA account, signal B. Close it off.
Order filled.
She's running. 550. $700 trade here. 600. Coming back on me.
Order filled.
Ooh, $1,000 bill. Ow!
Order
Let's
submitted.
go. Get the
Order submitted.
other PA account working now. Okay, we're back in. Trying to go short. Trying to push through 550. That's a tough number. Tough number. Ain't gonna happen. Taking us out. Signal B entry got us here. Trend has ended. Go ahead and take out of this trade here.
Order filled.
All right, we're still up.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Entry on the
Order
eval was 552.0. Entry on the, I'm sorry, other way around. This is the
Order
eval on the left side was
filled.
552.25. PA was 552.0. And this one is still in the trade from earlier. So if I wanted to chicken out and shorten those two up, we'd still be in the trade here. Smart Stops 2 is still in. It's looking like a $400 bill on its trade, 500. So those are bearish candles. So they're good guys on this particular trade going short. They're the good guys. If we see the green dot, that's a game over. Still in the trade here. This one was that signal C entry that I moved my stops around a little bit and got out of those trades.
Order submitted.
Let's get my other PA account working here. So I'm gonna do a new strategy. Kind of my favorite right now is the candle pattern. So this reverts to the last instrument that you set up. So I have to go back and set that to the NQ. But other than that, all we would do is this this account here.
Order filled.
Put that on my other PA account. Hit the go button. Next entry, they'll all jump in. Smart Stops 2 is still in over here. The strategy that we're using up here, I moved my stops around. This one doesn't move around, so it's still in the trade. It's at a $400 bill now. If it sees a green dot candle, it'll take it out of the trade automatically, or if it hits either stop or target. Other than that, it's going to just hang around in the trade. $600 bill on this trade. Lionel, I forgot to do this morning. Man, I don't know. I'm just terrible at this. I always forget about having to go into this the settings of my computer and change the darn sound. The mic volume gets low. Every day. I should know better. Thank you. Hopefully that's a little better. All right, here we go. Gonna get in trade here soon. We got the signal B locked to the upside.
Order filled.
Thank you, Lionel. All right, here we go. Still a nice trade going on here. Smart stop 2 still continuing. I chickened out, moved my stops a little bit. I took a little bit off the table though. It's never a bad thing to take money and put it in your pocket. All right, so it's running a $700 bill now on this trade, pushing through. $550, up $800. We'll go out on a bullish candle. There it goes, out of the trade. It's still got a rough day ahead of it though. It's still down 600. It got beat up a little bit this morning. The chop took advantage of it. You can get in that signal C chop and just be a bad day for it. Or it can really catch those and make some huge money. So we're running that same strategy here on these two accounts. And again, you have a big time difference in price, right? That one started this morning. I wasn't trading it right away from the get-go. So I've scalped some of the money off it. That's what I call scalping, is using a strategy and trying to take what I can see the market giving me at the moment. Right, let's take a look at something here. Trade performance. Take a look at the leaderboard this morning. See what's moving. Starting to see a little bit of movement. We've got that ES signal A. It's still in this trade here. Running almost $1,000 bill. Don't look at this one. I accidentally had this one on the ES instrument this morning. This one, Haymaker, still at 258. Signal A bot coming up the leaderboard, a $200 bill. Got a little bit of everything up there. Not a lot of NQ like usual. So the NQ market hasn't been the best one for us yet this morning. Signal B entry coming up about 520 on the price over here. Hit about 18,520, should take the trade, maybe 30. We know we don't like those numbers though. We don't like 530, we don't like 550, and we don't like 570. Price tends to bounce right off those numbers. 30, 50, 70. So over here, this indicator over here is the orders that are taking place. And as another order comes in, the line grows out to the right and kind of gives you an indication of where most of the trades are taking place. If we kind of look right here, right on this little green line, 550, right on the dot, is the longest green bar. Followed by, this is a unique one, 554.50. And then goes from there. All right, we got a good push to the upside. Going to break the 50 color. Turn it from red to yellow at least. Setting up for a nice short trade coming up. So just wanted to do analysis with you real quick. So the trade performance, and again, it was a short week. It was a 4-day week last week. It took me a minute on Friday to get my head around that. We were doing the analysis and we looked and we only had 4 days of data and we were like, wow, what happened? But anyway, we were, you know, it was a Labor Day weekend, and the haymaker was a nice strategy last week. Pulled in some good cash flow. And again, you won't win every day. That's the whole thing about our software. Please don't buy it thinking you're going to win every trade or every day, because it doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. At least for us, it doesn't. But we did have a really good day on the Monday. It pulled in 2,500 on it would have been Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it hit a 541, a 408, and then it went in the whole 450. So that's kind of the haymaker strategy last week. Kind of the favorite for me. That's the one that I love to trade. That's this. So right now we just went in a signal B. Signal B long. We're in on all 3 accounts and the SIM account down here. So let's kind of see where we got entered at. 564.25, 564.25, 564.0. So we've got a SIM account down here. Entered the trade at 564.25. I've got an eval account right here. We entered at, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's 18,564.25. So the exact same entry on a SIM account and an eval account. On my PA account, we had a 1 tick separation. I'm about to lose this trade, but we're down 200. We're down 200, 400, $600 with the 3 accounts here. Bam! Got pounded on that one. All right, so we lost that trade. We're setting up for a nice signal A. This is my favorite signal right here. This one coming down. Just missed it because we were still in that trade on that particular one there. Good news is, though, that we enter with a SIM account and PA accounts or eval accounts at the same place, relatively. You know, no trade will ever enter always at the same place. Sometimes there's enough contracts available where you can get them. Everybody can get them. But sometimes it's there's only, you know, certain numbers available, and the broker will move you up. Not the broker, the market maker. We'll move you up to the next price because we do market orders. That way we get in the trades. So that's kind of how they shake out. Looks like that one we entered at the same place. The PA account was 1 tick off. All right, Marcia, got another little stash. Congratulations. Yeah, I love challenges too, Marcy. I love it. It's something that I really enjoy too. Anybody want to flip quarters? I'll even flip quarters. Here we go. Long trade coming up. Boom, baby.
Order
Signal A going long.
order submitted.
Let's see where they entered.
Order submitted.
So the SIM account entered at 569.5. Eval account entered at 568.75, so a 3-tick slippage. Over here we entered at 568.75, exact same as the eval. So it looks like SIM and eval and PA are 3 ticks separated here. All right, going long. Good long trade. We got background bias in our favor. See if we can push this one up. Had a huge sell-off. See if we can... Ooh, cattle pattern took us out. See if we could fill that gap there. Big block orders took us out. Candle pattern recognition took us out. The big red dot. Signal A going short. If this candle closes red, we'll take the short trade on this one. Candle's got to close red. Well, it looks like we lost our signal A. Oh, here it is. It's back again. He's so humble. Thank you, Marcia.
Order submitted.
Rory's a good coach, I'll tell you. All right, so we went short. Pushing through 560. 18,560 on the NQ. Got a break-even trade here on 3 accounts. Got a little bit of room here to the support line.
Filled.
This is where price bounced off before. So we got a little bit of room, not much. We have enough. This strategy requires 70 ticks of opening, so it's got at least 70 ticks before this support line, this little blue line. We call those, support or resistance or volume zones. $100 trade softly into 550 here, very soft into 550. The bulls are holding this one back here. A lot of buyers. Nice move to the downside. Got a $250 bill here.
Order filled.
All right, nice move.
Order submitted.
Big trade. Big trade, $500. Coming back. Come on, baby. Going out. Taking some off the table. $500 bill. Come on.
Order filled.
$600.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, good trade. 280 still in.
Order filled.
All right, good trade. We got the sim account up 700,
Order filled.
800. Smart stop 2. $800 bill,
Order filled.
900, 1,000.
Submitted.
Woo! Come on, baby.
Order filled.
And on our PAs over here.
Submitted.
Got some resistance.
Filled.
Took us out.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Sim still in. We got the profit window kicked in.
Filled.
All right, so it's up to or down 230. Made a nice comeback. All right, 645. Nice shot, Marcia. Woo-wee. Let's go make some money. Have some fun. All right, Rue got 2,500. Nice trades, guys. You guys are doing awesome. Got the 11 o'clock coming in. All the money's flowing now. Take a quick break. Will you guys keep your eye on this for me, please?
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Awesome. Thanks for keeping your eye on this for me. Looks like we took a trade, went to the candle pattern and took us out, and then entered another short trade here, this time signal A.
Order submitted.
Looking at the entry on this particular trade, looks like we're at 18,535 on the, this one's on the left, the eval account's on the left, the PA account's on the right. Looks like we entered at 18,535.25, so one tick separation there, and then our sim account down here. Blow this one up a little bit so I can read it. So sim, we entered at 18,534.25, so 1 point there. It looks like 4 ticks. 34 and 3 ticks on that one. Trying to go short here. We got a $100 bill now. Trying to push through a $200 bill. Going on now. What a one. Coming back to even. Holding the $100 bill. Breaking even.
Order filled.
Got some buyers.
Order filled.
Uh-oh.
Order filled.
We in trouble there. Woo-wee. Got whiplash on that one. The buyers came in heavy duty. Signal A. Oh, look at the haymaker go. Oh, that was Rory Powers talking about. Haymaker is H-O-T. Running the haymaker on the right here. It's number one on our leaderboard so far this morning already. It moved its way up nicely here. It's up $1,000. Good continuation of last week. It was up $3,000 for the week.
Order filled.
Someone got knocked out with the haymaker. Going long. Nice long trade right here. This is a beauty. Moving the leaderboard around. Got the NQ30 range signal A coming up.
Order filled.
Good long trade.
Order filled.
Haymaker's up 900. Okay, we're going short here. If this one closes red. A little bit of a seesaw here going on in the NQ. We're all in short. Nice push to the downside. Signal A entry. Big push. Here we go. Big trade. $300 bill. $350. Holding tight on 520 here. A lot of buyers. A lot of buyers at 520. Coming down. $300. Coming back up. Kind of slip them up there just above that support line in case we get a nice move to the downside. All right, nice trade. Okay, we're in all over the place. Still got a $300 bill on this eval. On the PAs, we took a chunk out. Got about a $600 bill on that trade. And on the eval on the left chart here, top left, 420, 500, 500, holding that support. Taking some off the table here. $400 trade on the left. 500. Holding support at 512. Out. $800 bill on that account. Haymakers running away with it this morning. Oh, ES drone. It's a fight here. It's a battle. We got these two fighting for first place here. They're both in a trade. Take a look at those two. Haymaker's been hot. Going short. Here we go. This Haymaker strategy on top right chart. It's running a $600 bill on this trade. It's up about $1,000 so far today. $1,400. I made $3,000 last week. Here we go. $700 bill. 800. $700 bill. This stop trails on this strategy. Going short. Here we go. We're in all over the place. That Haymaker. It's the one to be trading today. We're using part of it here. We've got signal A is one of our signals that we're using. Candle pattern took us out of that trade. We were in a short trade, but we caught that that green circle. That's the engulfing candle on the other direction. So we exit that trade right at that point. We don't see any reason to get punched in the face twice on a trade, so we take our lumps and move on. Still up for the day. Okay, we got that ES trade still in play here. Wow, that's a big one. Let's open this here on this one here. We'll go with ES, and it's the Signal A drone.
Order filled.
Okay, big trade on the ES right here. This is the ES. We run it on a 5-minute.
Order filled.
Oh, made it $1,500. Bam, baby. We trading one contract. Trade one contract, ES Signal A. Caught this short trade right here. And it ran down a beauty. Now we got a heck of a target. This target's $1,250 target. And it made it. What a beauty. What a beauty on the ES. And it's the number one on the leaderboard. Number one strategy for today is ES Signal A on my computer. Kurt, you're out there. If you're out there and you can look at your screen, maybe what's your leader strategies for today? Looks like I'm sitting at number 2 is my haymaker, and then got a couple NQ 30 range Signal A's up here. Got the bots, drones, haymaker. Everything's participating. So we had a slow start. If you guys remember, I was like, wah, whining about no NQs up on the leaderboard, but just had to be patient. All right, way to go, Rue. Pulled in another $800 bill. Congratulations, Rue. What a trader. Five contracts. Nice move. Funny. All right, here we go. A little slow time. The fall season's coming in. Boy, earnings are coming back, and market's really moving big time. Fall's my favorite time of the year. Markets move so good coming into Thanksgiving and Christmas. Hoping for some rate cuts coming up. That's going to really be a jolt, I believe. The market appears to be bearish on rate cuts, though. This isn't doesn't tend to be a bullish market on rate cuts. So we caught a Signal B entry right here on this strategy. This is the NQ Smart Stop 2. Yeah, the haymaker did clean it up today for sure. That was a $4,000 real week if it can hold tight for today. This would be the 5th day. We looked at a $3,000 bill earlier, and it's holding about a $1,500, $1,400 bill. Looks like right now. Okay, so we got a good trade here. We're not looking too optimistic on this one. It's just a little bit of a soft push to the upside. Nothing Nothing spectacular right now. Feels like a really, really weak entry. This one's signal B, so it's a trend trade.
Order filled.
Not a super strong trend for sure. This one's barely holding on. A little bit of life support here. Just doesn't have the mojo of a good long trade at all. Just a little bit too weak for us here. Let's see what's going to happen.
Order filled.
It don't look good. Looks like we entered 518.25, 518.25 down here on the sim account. We entered at 518.5, so one tick difference on this one.
Order submitted.
Oh, this is an ugly trade right here. This thing is going to be painful. Oh, man.
Order filled.
What a terrible trade. Ouch. Whew, there they are. Man, I wondered where they were. Oh, the buyers disappeared for a minute there. Almost breaking even on this one. We're going to try to squeak out break even trade here. This one was super painful. Took us right to the brink on our stop loss. Right to the brink. Let's just try to survive this one. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Come on, baby, survive this one. Oof.
Order submitted. Order filled.
A little life support here. We'll let 281 run it out. Ah. You're talking his language, Dan. That's what it is.
Order filled.
Did you play cricket, Rube? That looks like a fun sport. Never played it, but I've seen people play it. I love baseball, softball, all those I love. Golf. I've resorted to golf now that I can't really play baseball anymore, or softball. All right, we got a long trade here. Never saw this coming. This thing about took us out back there. We're holding it in two accounts. We got our eval on the right, we got our PA on the left, and we got our sim down below. Oh, sim stopped out. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to love this. Again, same entry. We're trading Smart Stop 2 on all of them. This is how we all get different prices. This one entered one tick, the sim account, and I know this is hard to understand, but the sim account entered one tick different. And it stopped out on that trade. If you guys saw, we were so close on our PA accounts and eval account to stopping out on that trade. Our sim account stopped out and we did not. Most people would think I was a liar. All right, we got a good positive trade here. We're up $200 bill. It's a British game. Wow. Huh. Did not know that. Okay, we got a $300 bill here. Couple accounts. See if we can fill this gap.
submitted.
Nice move to the upside. Good trend. Good push to the upside here. $400 bill. $500 bill.
Order filled. Order filled.
Smart Stop took us out. Good trade.
Order filled.
Did not see that one coming. That was a weak entry, I thought. Sure came back on us. Boy, right to the brink. We saw the sim account go out on that stop. And our eval and PAs hung in there. That one tick difference saved us. That's the difference between winners and losers in trading, is one tick. It's a good example right here. Took me a while when I was new to the futures to understand this, and kind of pissed off a lot about it. Like, didn't understand it, and still, you know, it's just the reality. But yeah, your fills matter. The prices you get filled at. All right, we had a good day of trading, guys. Really appreciate you joining here today. If you have any questions or comments, please give us a like if you had a good time here today. If you like what we're doing at Right Line Trading, if you have any comments, go ahead and drop them below, or drop them in Discord for us. And if you want to learn any more information about the system, our phone number is probably in the link below. So everybody have a great day. Good luck. It's Monday, so we're right at the cusp of opportunity. Don't miss out this week. The Haymaker has been crushing it. Let's take one more quick look at the leaderboard this morning. Haymaker's been on a run. Showed you the profit from last week was at 3,000 over 4 days. Looks like it's pulled in about 1,400 so far for me this morning. Was a little bit of a slow start though on the NQ. We saw that this morning. It wasn't gangbusters like usual, so might have been a little bit hesitant like I was this morning to get out of the gate here, but it got rolling eventually. So that's kind of the leaderboard shakeout. Looks like actually the ES will be the leader for the day as we close this broadcast. And we pushed up on the NQ on quite a few of them here. And then kind of rounding out with some ES, GC, a few RTYs down here along the line here. A few CLs coming up to break even or so. So everybody, really appreciate you guys joining Right Line Trading in our journey here, and hope you had a great day, and good luck trading. Bye guys.